Have you ever wondered how Jungkook would react if, in the middle of BTS's biggest concert in Busan, he suddenly realized that two of the most important people in his life were sitting among tens of thousands of armies? And what if the first person to notice them wasn't Jungkook himself, but Taehyung, standing just a few steps away? That night, the Busan stadium was overflowing with excitement. Purple lights stretched endlessly across the crowd, fans sang along to every song, and BTS delivered a performance that left everyone breathless. To most people, it seemed like a perfect concert night. But hidden among the VIP seats were two familiar faces who would make the evening far more meaningful for Jungkook. Yes, Jungkook's mother and his older brother had come to Busan to watch the concert in person. At first, very few people noticed their presence. But as several armies began recognizing the familiar faces, whispers quickly spread through different sections of the stadium. Did Jungkook already know his family was there? Why did Taehyung keep glancing toward the VIP section throughout the night? And is it true that a brief interaction between Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jungkook's family created one of the most heartwarming moments of the entire Busan concert? Stay with us until the very end, because tonight's story is not just about BTS performing on stage. It is the story of a son chasing his dreams in front of thousands of fans, while his mother and older brother watched proudly from the audience, and of a friend named Taehyung who may have played an unforgettable role in that special moment. Alright, Army, let's begin the story. As the excitement of BTS's Busan concert filled every corner of the stadium, no one could have imagined that this night would become far more meaningful than anyone expected. Tens of thousands of armies waved their purple light sticks beneath the evening sky, creating a breathtaking ocean of light that stretched as far as the eye could see. The energy was electric, the cheers were deafening, and every member of BTS seemed determined to give the performance of a lifetime. Yet somewhere among the audience, hidden from the spotlight, were two special guests whose presence would quietly transform the night into an unforgettable memory for Jungkook. Long before the concert began, a small number of fans seated near the VIP section started noticing two familiar faces. At first, nobody wanted to jump to conclusions. After all, thousands of people were entering the venue, and excitement often made fans imagine things. But as the crowd settled into their seats, whispers slowly began spreading. The resemblance was impossible to ignore. Some armies exchanged surprised glances while others discreetly looked toward the VIP area again. Could it really be them? Could Jungkook's mother and older brother have come to Busan to witness this special concert in person? While the rumors quietly circulated through the audience, BTS continued preparing backstage. The members were focused, energized, and ready to step onto one of the biggest stages of their tour. Jungkook, as always, appeared calm and professional. He greeted staff members, checked his equipment, and prepared himself mentally for the performance ahead. There was no sign that he knew what was happening beyond the stage lights. If his family was truly in attendance, it seemed they had managed to keep their visit a complete surprise. When the concert finally began, the stadium exploded with excitement. Every song was greeted with thunderous cheers, and every appearance of the members sent waves of emotion through the crowd. Jungkook commanded the stage with confidence, delivering powerful vocals and captivating performances that left fans speechless. To the audience, he looked every bit like the global superstar they admired. Yet somewhere in the VIP section sat the people who remembered him long before the world knew his name. For Jungkook's mother, the sight unfolding before her must have felt almost unbelievable. Years earlier, she had watched her son leave home as a young teenager with a dream larger than himself. She had witnessed the sacrifices, the endless training sessions, the moments of uncertainty, and the determination that pushed him forward. Now she was watching that same boy stand before tens of thousands of fans who sang every word alongside him. The pride she must have felt in that moment was something no camera could fully capture. Beside her sat Jungkook's older brother, quietly observing the scene with a smile. He had known Jungkook long before the fame, before the awards, and before the sold-out stadiums. He had seen the hard work that happened behind closed doors, and the challenges that came with pursuing such an extraordinary path. Watching his younger brother command an entire stadium must have been a powerful reminder of how far their family's journey had come. As the concert continued, something unexpected seemed to happen. During one of the breaks between songs, Taehyung briefly glanced toward the VIP section. Then he looked again. His expression softened almost immediately, and a small smile appeared on his face. Fans who later discussed the moment online noticed the subtle change. It was as if Taehyung had recognized someone important in the crowd. Though no words were exchanged, his reaction suggested that he may have realized exactly who was sitting there. For the next several minutes, Taehyung appeared unusually cheerful whenever he found himself near Jungkook on stage. Their interactions felt natural, but there was a playful energy that caught the attention of observant fans. Some wondered whether Taehyung was carrying a secret. Others speculated that he was waiting for Jungkook to notice something for himself. Whatever the reason, his knowing smile only added another layer of intrigue to an already memorable night. Then came the moment that many fans would later imagine as the emotional heart of the story. During a quieter segment of the concert, Jungkook's gaze drifted across the audience. Thousands of faces looked back at him, all filled with admiration and excitement. But among those countless faces, his eyes seemed to stop on one particular section. For a brief second, his expression changed. The confident performer disappeared, replaced by the son and younger brother, who suddenly recognized the people cheering for him from the crowd. The smile that spread across Jungkook's face looked different from the smiles fans saw throughout the concert. There was warmth in it, surprise in it, and perhaps even a touch of emotion. Although he continued the performance professionally, many imagined what must have been running through his mind. In that moment, the distance between global superstar and ordinary young man seemed to vanish completely. He was simply a son seeing his family proudly watching him achieve the dream he had worked so hard to reach. Meanwhile, Taehyung's reaction only made the moment more touching. Standing nearby, he appeared genuinely happy as he watched Jungkook's expression change. If he had indeed noticed Jungkook's family earlier, he likely understood exactly how meaningful this moment was. Their friendship had been built over many years of shared experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Seeing Jungkook reunited, even from a distance, with the people who supported him from the beginning, must have brought a smile to Taehyung's face as well. As the concert drew to a close and the final cheers echoed through Busan, one thing became clear. For ARMYs, the night had been an unforgettable BTS performance. For Taehyung, it may have been a chance to witness a special moment in his friend's life. But for Jungkook, the evening represented something even deeper. It was a reminder that no matter how large the stage becomes or how many fans fill the stadium, there are certain faces in the crowd that mean more than words can describe. And perhaps among all the applause that night, the most meaningful cheers of all came from his mother and older brother, proudly watching from the audience as the boy they loved stood shining beneath the lights of Busan. As the stadium lights slowly dimmed and thousands of ARMYs began making their way home, the memories of the night remained. Many fans would remember the songs, the performances, and the incredible energy of BTS. But for Jungkook, this concert may have carried a different meaning. Beyond the cheers, beyond the spotlight, and beyond the global success stood the people who had believed in him long before the world did. His mother and older brother were there to witness not just a superstar on stage, but a dream fulfilled. And perhaps that is what made this Busan concert truly unforgettable. Not the size of the crowd, but the quiet pride of a family watching one of their own shine brighter than ever before. What do you think, ARMY? How would you feel if your family surprised you during one of the most important moments of your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more BTS and Jungkook updates. Until next time, stay safe and keep supporting BTS. Purple you.